Hey, Harriet. This is Gwen. To be me is to be free. Listen, I thank you for asking me to do this video response for you. Listen to your video, and yeah, I bet you were feeling quite odd being in that situation, especially since the man and you had been talking. He even gave you his seat and all of that stuff, and up walks another gentleman, and boom, there you go. He acts funny, acting different. Okay, well, I want to say that maybe it's his age factor. It could be the age factor playing a part in it. However, he's quite young. Or it just could be how he is. He probably feels comfortable having a one-on-one conversation with African American woman. You know what I'm saying? And up walks his another Caucasian male, and he doesn't want to be engaged in a conversation with you with that person there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his mind. You said you had a vibe. It just didn't feel right. You felt like he was kind of turned his back on you, and he probably did. The thing about segregation was the fact that it was blatant. It was out there. The signage was up. People knew without in under without any uncertain unspoken words that, hey, you know what, I can't do this. It's black only, white only. I can go in here. I can't. I can. Get on the bus. I got to go to the back, or if it's full, I got to get up, give up my seat. There's certain things I cannot do. I can't vote. I can't do whatever. Now the thing about it now, you still have people marching with sheets on their head, but for the most part, the sheets are gone, and you don't know who's who. You don't know that until you're put in a situation like this. Would I call that racist? Oh, I wouldn't. Not necessarily. Some people are comfortable with certain things and other people are not. I think that we can see that within our own race, our own culture. You know what I'm saying? Is it different? Do you look at things differently if it were, a black woman and a black man talking? Another black man came up, he gave you the cold shoulder. He didn't want to talk to you. Then what is the scenario? Then how would you look at that? Oh, he don't want to be seen talking to me because I'm not because you're black, but is it because I'm not tall enough? Is it because I'm not small enough? Is it because whatever? We'll come up with a different scenario with it being within our own race. However, it happens. What if it was a light skinned black person talking to a dark skinned black person and another light skinned black person walked up? Then what would be said? How would you say that? Oh, it's just because they light skinned. I don't know. It's hard to say that. I would like to think that race relations are getting better there, but every day there are accounts where would make you understand that racism still exists. It exists. It has different faces. It has a different makeup. It has different characteristics. However, it's there. It happens. Um, I work with. I would go as far as saying I have friends that are white, and I've not been treated any differently if I see them in this stage of my life. I haven't. There have been times where I've known someone, they know me, I know them, and it's like just didn't speak. It wasn't, it felt odd. Um, so it happens. It does. And I can understand how that affected you because of number one, your age. You have gone to school with many different cultures and ethnicities of people, so I'm sure that probably was a shock to you. However, this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time that you will come upon something like this. I know me being who I am. I think once I was finished checking out, I would have looked over at him and said, "Sir, excuse me. It was wonderful having a conversation with you, a few minutes ago. Have a blessed day." I definitely would have said it. When something's not right. I think it just, when you talk about the situation with your boss, I don't know, is that racism? Would that be considered racism, or is it a situation in which your boss was having a conversation with another person? You made a comment. I don't know if the comment, I'm trying to gather that the comment was towards something that they were talking about. Maybe his reaction to you was one, no, really. Were we talking to you? A B conversation, see your way out. You would have gotten that from me. You would have gotten that from anyone else if they weren't engaged in the conversation with you, and then you offered up a comment. A lot of people are not like that. I mean, but when you're involved in a conversation with one specific person or a group of people, and a person from the outside comes in and verbalizes their opinion, gives a comment, what have you, in that topic, then you may get that look like, hey, really, are you supposed to be here? So those things can happen. I like to deal with people on an individual basis. I try not to see, oh, that, my that white person or that black person. I try not to do that. I try not to do that unless the conversation is one where getting my point across or telling what happened, I need to express the fact that the race of the other person involved, the other person or persons involved. So, I think that my synopsis of it or my opinion of it is the fact that racism exists. We don't know who's who. You don't know if the person likes you, if the person doesn't. I mean, when you say like, or when you say if the person has a problem with you because of the color of your skin, yeah. Okay, well, it's all about perception unless they are just blatantly open with it, and you think about, I don't know how often it happens or whatever, but as compared to when segregation was going on and prior to that, a black person being called a nigger every day, all day, it happened. You don't hear that like that. And the strange thing is that we call each other nigger. We say nigger, not nigger, nigga. But still, we tend to say, oh, we can say that to each other, but a white person can't. I think that's a bunch of crock. It's a bunch of crap. You know what I'm saying? So, um, we react differently depending on who the person is that's saying it. Mm, and hey, it is what it is. But you got your dose of, this is what reality is. This is how life is. And I guarantee you it won't be your last interaction of that kind. I hope that I've kind of made sense. I'm not sure if I did. I know what I wanted to say, and hopefully I got that over and got it over pretty clear to you. I really appreciate you sending me this video. Feel free to send me any others that you may have. I really appreciate it, and I enjoyed talking about this. And maybe my friend will come back later and do a video response while on the phone with me and see what he has to say about the situation. I greatly appreciate you, Harriet. Bye.